Hey guys, and welcome back to Tales of Zestiria with Alex for Games. On the last episode, we made our way through Western Bulk Gorge and the Ganglin Ruins, and then eventually came to the outside of the Wind Trail, where we encountered Zavid again, which was always great. You know, always great to see him. It's been a while. And today we'll be heading up the Wind Trail, but not before we look at these 2 stars, and also very quickly talk to some people outside of the ruin that I forgot to talk to earlier in the last episode, because there are some knights here and I thought it might be interesting to see why they're actually here, considering we looked directly at them and I never mentioned them. So, hello there, what do you have to say to me? If you're in over your head and can't get back home, we can escort you back to town. That's part of the border patrol's job description after all. Oh, okay. And what do you have to say? More civilians. Don't tell me you're headed for the Tower of Sacrifices. Just a word to the wise. You'd really be better off forgetting that particular tradition of yours. I still can't believe that that's a tradition that they actually, like, people actually partake in. It's such an awful thing to, like, even think about, but it's true in this game anyway. Anyway, let's go and talk to this guy over here and see what he's got to say.
I'm alive? Then I'm not even worthy to be a sacrifice to the earth spirits. Not even worthy of their salvation.
This guy threw himself off?
There's a tradition of human sacrifice around here. The tower must be a convenient spot for it.
Ridiculous. What a twisted religion.
There's no meaning in self-destruction. The Seraphim do not wish for such things.
But I'm absolutely positive that I saw the messenger of the gods. I knew then with great certainty that I was being summoned.
You saw it?
In rare cases, extreme spiritual experiences can open one's eyes to the world.
Looks like his are closed back up, though.
What you saw brings only disaster, to humans and Seraphim alike.
Right. If we hadn't saved you, never mind salvation, you would have given strength to a great evil.
Who are you?
I'm Saray.
Say hello to the shepherd and his posse. Hey, thanks to us, you didn't go splat even a little bit. What more proof do you need?
I think he's still in shock.
Let's just leave him alone. He's not related to our goal here.
So what's the plan?
Okay, so as you can see, we have 3 different choices right here. I'll show you 2 of them, because this third one here is just the end of the other 2. And like, there's no new content in it, so there's not any point in me showing you it. The one that I'm actually going to do on this playthrough is to explain it and try to convince him, so I'll show you that one first, and then after that one I'll show you show him some proof of the Shepherd's power. But for now we're going to do the first option here.
Please, just stop trying to sacrifice yourself. No more jumping off the tower. That's not what the Seraphim desire. I promise.
Let's go.
The Roland's Frontier Patrol is just a stone's throw from here. They can guide people back to town. Why not take them up on it?
And there we have it. So yeah, that was the explaining to him one. Not much explanation there, but, you know, a warning at least. And here is the other option.
Really?
Hatsin Yuland!
Wow, mean. Not that I mind.
Now don't do anything foolish again.
Let's go.
The Roland's Frontier Patrol is just a stone's throw from here. They can guide people back to town. Why not take them up on it?
So yeah, that one's a little bit more intense, isn't it? Goodness, who knew that Saray could be so mean, I guess? That's what Enda said anyway. Let's go and see what this guy has to say. I guess. How profound. Rose? I can't believe he tried to take his own life. Everyone has their reasons, but damn, what a waste. And I don't care if they have to hear it coming from an assassin like me. Yeah. I mean, when you kill people for a living, I guess, you know the value of life. And you know that to throw it away is so... It's never the answer, and there are plenty of services out there nowadays that you can talk to people and get help and things, you know. Just, you know, while we're on that subject. Anyway, let's have a look at this tower here.
It's all crumbled.
Not a problem for us.
But it's so high up. If we got up there and then got stuck, getting back down would be even worse.
I'll say.
And if that Hellion were to attack us on those skinny steps with no room to maneuver...
You just want to see the tower's inside, you big ruins nerd.
Let's go through the entrance like normal folk.
They are such nerds and I love them. Oh my goodness. They just want to go inside to see the insides because they're nerds. Oh my goodness. Right, okay, nothing new. It's time. Let's go inside of our final shrine trial, the wind trial. Also, I'm gonna shut up for a bit.
What rich malevolence! A refined martial artist, Hellion. Watch it carefully.
Kinda hard to dodge when they're so close.
Bye!
No escape!
So, the music, eh? I've said it before, the wind trial's actually my... I feel so rude saying least favourite of the shrine shrine trial themes, because I still love it. It's just... I prefer the other three, but I really love this piece. Again, it's an orchestral piece with, orchestra, which is like part of the reason why I love it. I absolutely love orchestral music.
Is that your sword style? Pretty cool.
Well, I had a lot of practice with Miklia.
I'm always getting that one now. But as you can hear, it's very much based on strings and the wind instruments. Particularly, you hear a lot of flute, and like I think there's a piccolo in there somewhere, maybe. And then listen to this part. That percussion is just amazing. Oh my goodness. I love how. Hold on, I'll encounter this first.
We cannot avoid this battle. It may be small for a dragon, but it's still a dragon.
This is small. I'd hate to see a big one.
If we can't beat this, we'll never defeat a real dragon.
You've already seen a big dragon, Aizen. Anyway, yeah, I love this music because it's... Whoa! I've talked before about how the different shrine themes kind of fit together with the element that they're portraying, I suppose. So, you know, with the wind trial, we get a whole lot of wind instruments and string instruments, which, I don't know, they are just... airy sounds like a stupid way to describe it, but they're kind of lighter, I guess. But we obviously get like heavier parts as well when percussion comes in, and it kind of emulates. Thank you. It kind of emulates the flighty nature of wind because.
What a formidable opponent!
I just love that chorus. Yeah, it kind of emulates the turbulent nature of wind and how it can change so quickly. I think they're going to start talking as soon as I go over here. Hold on.
What an odd ruin.
Definitely feels like the place for a trial.
This is supposed to be a trial? Pathetic.
Oh, and that part just kills me every time. The part where it's got like the synth electro beat and then it goes into these beautiful swooping strings. Oh, it's just gorgeous. Because, you know, wind is... You can have a light breeze, or you can have a stronger breeze, or you can have a hurricane, you know? And I feel like the percussion in this piece is a huge part of that, as well as like the strings and the wind instruments and the chorus as well. I talked about it in a review that I did for Zestiria on my Tumblr page, but there's a lot of sibilance in the chorus. Hold on.
What rich malevolent!
Hello, Wendy.
Wendy is a powerful hellion with strong wind mind.
What is up with all these friggin' wind monsters?
Other than its art, it can produce tornadoes. Be careful.
Okay, oh lord, oh lord. I thought that healed me and it didn't heal me. Okay. Yeah, as I was saying, there's a lot of sibilance in the vocal parts of this song. Sibilance is basically the repeated use of the letter S, or the sound S. It's used a lot to emulate like kissing sounds in poetry. But in this piece, I think it really emulates the feeling of wind. Oh lord, oh no! Okay! Ah! This one's not going well, they're casters, so... Oh lord, okay. Oh no. Oh god. Oh god. Oh lord, okay, okay, we can't do this. Hello Dazzle, we can't do this. We're leaving.
Let's get out of here!
I was too busy talking about sibilance. Yeah, I think it emulates the sound of wind in this piece, basically.
Snacks are up!
Thank you. Because, you know, in the Earth Trial music, where choral parts were also very prominent, you know, they're less prominent in the other two shrine pieces, although you do hear them in the Water Shrine. They're more prominent within the Wind and Earth Shrines. And in the Earth Shrine, it was very monosyllabic, it was very harsh, very strong kind of sounds, you know? Like a lot of consonants and kind of things. Whereas in this piece, it's like softer sounds mostly when they're singing, and...
Finished! Would you like
I don't
some?
know how to describe it. Hold on, let's talk to Rose, because I just remembered that she might have something to say. Oh, no, apparently not. Okay. Hold on, listen to this. Wait, no, okay. Give it a second. Yeah, this is definitely a strange ruin, but it's like the easiest trial, so it's fine. Okay, this part here. You can kind of hear it, that there's a lot of like S sounds. Yeah, a lot of S sounds, a lot of... there is a lot of melismatic tones in there when one syllable is being stretched over a series of notes. And like, even though there is like syllabic parts as well, there's a lot more...
Guess there's no one but the shepherd who can get past this.
It's probably the weird majesty of the tower that's made it an object of people's worship.
Mix that with the tradition of sacrifices, and you get folks flinging themselves from the top.
Even though not a soul really wants that for anyone.
God, that's depressing.
And that'll do it.
Oh dear goodness, thank you, McLeo. Yeah, there's a lot more... I keep wanting to say melisma. I don't know if that's even a word. There's a lot more of that in this piece than there is in the Earth Trial piece. And again, orchestra, strings, woodwind. It just all comes together. And I think... You know, there are parts where it's kind of louder and parts where it's kind of quieter because of like the different percussive parts, the different bass parts. And like people have mentioned that where they forget that the piece is even playing because it's kind of there in the background, but you can't always hear it. But I don't know, I feel like it really works for the wind trial. Do you have anything to say now? No? Do you have anything to say now? There we go. It's so high up. And how does that stone move? Well, I'm glad you're entertained at least. This is far and away the biggest challenge we've faced yet from these Shrines of Trials. Still, we should be able to hack it like all the others. It's the wind shrine, right? Probably just needs a good dose of wind powers. Use the wind rush whenever it looks feasible, and I'm sure something will come of it. Come on, you're cool and smart. We can do this. Oh, you call him cool and smart. That's quite cute. I love how they're making this out to be the most difficult trial, and like, it's not. It's really not. Like, I'm sure most people would agree with me here because, like, most people have decidedly come to the conclusion that the water trial is the worst. Which, to be fair, the water trial is incredibly difficult. Like, until you figure it out, and then it's just tedious. Please don't catch me. Please do not catch me, you stupid bird woman. Oh god!
What?
Oh, I forgot to heal.
It's malevolent.
I need a hand!
This time doesn't count.
I forgot to heal before we got rushed by that Hellion. Oh dear. Right, let's heal. Just in case. Okay. Oh dear. I didn't even get to use the thing on this. I accidentally pressed the fire one. Yeah, I don't know. People... The wind trial's easy peasy, okay? I figured it out super easily when I was doing it the first time because it is just like, oh yeah, use the wind to get across this gap, use the wind to turn around the thingy opens up the doors. Yeah, you know. There's like one part where it catches you out a bit, which we haven't quite gotten to yet. You'll know when we get there. Because I'll probably get caught up by it again. As always. Which is, you know, it's fine. It's cool. I'm used to it by now.
That spinny mist thing sure gets the job done.
It's the wind trial after all.
Oh god. I love the puzzle solving aspect of these shrines, actually. I'm not even gonna lie. It's something I missed when I was playing Tales of Zestiria, actually, because they take out a lot of the puzzle solving aspects, which is fair because the party that you get in Zestiria is not the type of people who would be wandering around ruins for the fun of it trying to solve puzzles, whereas Ciri and Micleo are ruins nerds, and so that's what the party does. They're all ruins nerds at this point. But yeah, I also wanted to talk about a different aspect of the trial in that, well, not just this trial, but all of the trials, in that the names are a thing that I haven't mentioned at all. Basically, you may really... Okay, I'll come back to it in a second. This is a discovery point. God damn it, they always come up at the worst of times. This is the ruined windmills of Hyanoa with the skit. Just taking a breather.
We're finally as high up as that weird-looking thing.
What could it be? It sure doesn't look like anything made by human hands.
Yeah. With that there, it starts to make sense how people came to worship this tower the way they do.
I doubt it. Ordinary humans could never make it up this high inside. It has to be the tower's outward appearance that caused it.
Who cares? The point is, we're nearly at the end, right?
I don't know about that.
I think we're maybe about halfway up.
Seriously?
You out of steam?
No, I'll be fine. Thanks.
I wasn't really worried or anything.
Bzzz. Fail.
Fail what?
Hey Meebo, show an example.
What? Why me? And wait, example of what?
Bzzz. Lila.
Huh? Well, it's okay if you get lost. Just sit back and leave everything to the official Dazzle Wind Rush. That distant cliff can be underfoot in the blink of an eye with the official Dazzle Wind Rush. But wait, that's not all. Buy now and get this handy bonus Dazzle absolutely free. A 500 gold value, free for this limited time offer.
Hey, only 500 gold? I mean, wait, what the hell are you talking about?
That. You should have done that. Saved everyone all the trouble.
I don't... What?
Dazzle's such a patient playmate. Look at him, putting up with all of Edna's nonsense.
Hey, as long as everyone's having fun.
Trust me, Dazzle. I know how you feel.
I love that skit. Oh god damn it. I'm still laughing at the skit though. Like, this is genuine laughter. I just find that hilarious. Oh my goodness. Okay, gargoyles, hello. Right, okay.
Moving statue.
It's just an imitation, but its attacks are the real deal.
Just leave it to me. Beams are extremely powerful. Beyond your goal.
I automatically... Why is that staying on the screen? Why is that staying on the screen? It's not leaving? Does it usually leave or does it usually stay? I think it usually leaves. That's definitely weird. In fact, I'm not even gonna lie, I'm not paying much attention to what I'm doing because I'm very confused. Why is that still there?
You sure work hard.
No, compared to what Saray goes through, this is nothing.
Why was that still there? Right, okay. I didn't even realise I was getting followed by a gargoyle. Anyway, I love that skit. Edna is great. And everyone else is great as well. Just Edna is great. Oh, so is everyone else, but Edna is great. Yeah, I was going to say something. Oh yeah, I was going to talk about the names. That's like a huge thing that I've wanted to talk about for ages. Okay, basically, you might have noticed when we stopped by at save points in and around these trials that the trial shrines actually have different names, depending on what shrine you're in. So, the fire trial, which was our first trial, was Igraine, the shrine of the fire trial. The earth trial was Morgause, the shrine of the earth trial. The water trial is Le Fay, the shrine of the water trial. And here we are in Guinevere at the moment, which is the shrine of the wood trial. Dear goodness, that's a lot of trials. Basically, it's really interesting because each of the trials, it's been a while since I've talked about the Arthurian legends and their relevance here, but it's come into play again. The the 4 trials are named after the... No, I need to undo that one. The 4 trials are named after relations of King Arthur from Arthurian legends. So Igraine, which is the fire trial, is the mother of Arthur in Arthurian legend. Which, you know, might be a kind of reference to how Lila is a bit of a mother figure.
That spinny mist thing really does get the job done.
It's the wind trial, after all.
Okay, thanks for that, guys. Yeah, it might make reference to how Lila acts as a kind of a motherly figure to Saray, guiding him through not only the shrine trials, but also his duty as the shepherd. And then the next 2 are the earth and water trials, Morgause and Le Fay. Le Fay is actually more of a composite one. It's not just...
It totally gets the job done, that spinny mist thing.
It's the wind trial, after all.
Dazzle, you realize she's not going to stop unless you say something else, right?
Can they stop talking, please? I do find these conversations funny, but at the same time, I'm trying to talk here. Yeah, Morgan, what am I saying? Le Fay is actually a composite name, basically, because the water trial Le Fay is within the cave at the back of the Great Morgan Falls. You know, that's the waterfall that they were at. And the name... Oh god. Oh good lord. Okay. The name of Arthur's relation is actually Morgan Le Fay. And I'm pretty sure Morgan Le Fay and Morgause are Arthur's siblings, I think. And then Guinevere, which is the Shrine of the Wind Trial, is perhaps the most obvious one. It's a reference to Arthur's wife, Guinevere. Or Guinevere, I guess. It really depends on how you pronounce it. I'm not coming back for that gel. Because... yeah, okay. Oops, we're blocked. What do we do? That's the part that, like, catches people up. Obviously by this point I know how to fix it. It's fine. Anyway, yeah, Guinevere is Arthur's wife in the Arthurian legends. So they're all kind of relations to him and all people who are incredibly important in his life. Just like how the four shrines... Not the four shrines, the four elements are incredibly important to Saray. I don't know why I analysed the fire trial as like, yeah, maybe it's a reference to Lila, and then like, why is Wind Saray's wife? Dezel is married to Saray now.
Never have I seen anything get the job done more than that spinny mist thing.
It spins the mist, after all.
Whoa, Dezel! You actually put some effort into it. Good job!
Don't think about it too much. Just go with the flow.
Yeah, go with the flow, Dezel. You can do it. I do find those conversations funny. I'm sorry. They were just interrupting me so much that I just started to get a bit aggravated. But not like that aggravated. I don't know. Why did we just get another Aldovite? I never use those. But yeah, that was a door. But yeah, the names of the trials are all incredibly interesting to me. Because of the references that they make. We need to go around. This way? Yes, this way. I know where we're going. This is fine. I've played this game before. I'm not getting lost in the wind trial. The wind trial is the easiest trial, obviously. Ah! Oh lord, okay. Oh, that worked. Okay, good. I got very thrown off for a second there. Hello. Oh, thank god. Okay. Woo! That could have gone badly. I don't like those things, the Wendy's. They can shove off. They can shuffle off this mortal coil and I'd be quite happy. Oh, actually, is that a rude thing to say? That's probably a rude thing to say. Because that's like wishing death on someone, that's just rude. But they are just Italians, so it's fine. Actually, when you take into account the themes of the game, is it really fine though? Is it really fine? What way am I going? This way? This way, I think. I know where I'm going. I also want to talk for a little bit about the situation of the wind trial, how it's kind of this giant tower reaching up into the sky, and how it's all pretty much open plan, kind of. And requires a lot of wind to get around. Hello. You know, because I've talked a little bit before about how it was when it was during the Earth trial I was talking about how where the shrines are situated really fits with the element that the shrine is for. I didn't actually talk about it for the water shrine, but I feel like it was kind of obvious it was in a waterfall. So, you know, water. And for the wind trial, again, tower stretching up right into the sky where the air is, where the wind is. And also just the fact that it's all very open plan feels kind of important to me because you can like get that kind of bracing breeze coming around here. You can actually see like the dust in the air and the wind blowing the dust around, I think it is. What way am I going? Oh, I think I'm going back to that one. Right, if I go back up this way or down this way? Yeah, and then I go to the other one. Okay, I know what I'm doing. This is fine. Okay, the wind trial's only annoying because of the...
I shall protect everyone!
These guys. Well, we're here. Let's get the information. Here's the information for the Wendy. A winged hellion adept at wind control. It uses a lot of tornado attacks, but sidestepping works well when it presses in close. Oh, that's only got one page? I fought them a bunch of times, but okay. And the gargoyle. I thought it was a statue until it started moving, so I guess it's more statuesque? Instatuated? It's just a mimic, a fiend with high intelligence. Just watch out, its spear can smack you down in one shot. She's easier to fight than the Wendy's. A Therian Hellion with unique fangs. It has high attack and excels at close combat, which had ready methods of healing just in case. It didn't even use its fangs at all. Maybe it didn't realize it had them, or it kept them as a backup and then forgot how to use them. Stupid Hellion.
Piece of cake!
Hey, it wasn't that easy.
That was a cinch.
It was a little easier than that.
Then what was it?
A piece of cinch?
I guess. What way am I going? I'm lost. Was it... Where am I? Did I just come down here? I think I just came down here, right? Yeah. Yeah, I did, yeah. Okay, I'm not lost anymore. This is fine. Oh yeah, I need to go up that one. Hello, please don't come and attack me. Thank you very much. Goodbye. Yeah, the wind trail's pretty easy, because as you can see, we're at the safe point already.
Welcome, young shepherd.
It has been some time, Shepherd Wardell.
Indeed it has, Lila.
Is this Seraph a shepherd?
I was several hundred years ago.
So just like Exio, huh?
Enough chit-chat. This isn't what we're here for.
I assumed as much. Young Seraph of Wind.
Dezel.
Dezel, this tower in and of itself constitutes the trial. In other words, once you reach its top, you have cleared it. The rest depends on how I feel about you then.
Sounds like there's a catch.
I bet it has something to do with the sacrifices, and the Hellion we met at the entrance.
A sharp observation indeed. Now then, head on up to the platform at the top. There shall I see your mettle for myself, O young shepherd and his friends.
Thanks, chaps. Okay, right, what I was actually saying was, yeah, the most kind of tedious part about this particular shrine is actually going back down. And I never noticed it in my first couple of playthroughs because I always save point travel right out of here. However, I might have just put on an Union 8. No, it's still Union 7. He's just got a stack 2, which is good. I'm getting distracted. However, because you're moving the gates within the wind trail, you can easily get stuck. Because you have to like undo all of your hard work to get up the trail just to get back down it, and I never bother. Like, you can just save point travel out of there. You can save point travel to the bottom of the trial shrine, and you don't need to go through it again. So yeah, I don't know. I've never had to backtrack it much. I think I did it once, and it was just really tedious. So I don't bother anymore. Right, okay. Since we're here now, God, look at that. That is gorgeous. That is beautiful. Let's quickly talk to Rose, see what she has to say. We're gonna see that headless Hellion, aren't we? The Shrines of Trials always throw something well at us. Wouldn't be much of a test if they didn't, I suppose. That's very, very true, Rose. Right, okay. So, the top of the wind trail is absolutely gorgeous. God, look at this. I'm gonna run all the way over here because look at that sky. I just love it. This design is just so beautiful. You can really see the expanse of everything. Look at all the clouds below us. How do people climb up this? How do people climb up this? It is a mystery. I mean, I guess what they were worried about was like Hellions attacking them on the skinny stone steps or something, so maybe Hellions don't attack regular humans? I don't know. Anyway, hello.
Someone's there.
Where's that headless Hellion?
Hang on!
Get away from me!
Why are you looking to make a sacrifice of yourself?
I have to die. There's no other way. I killed someone. The man who was exploiting my family. For that reason, people who didn't even know us would curse at our family, throw rocks at us. I only did what I did to preserve my family's happiness, but it's brought nothing but more pain. The legends say that if I throw myself from here as a sacrifice to the gods, then I might have a chance of absolving myself and of restoring my honor. It is my only hope for salvation. If the prospect of life promises nothing but suffering, then better I die.
Enough. Let her go, Saray.
What?
She regrets dirtying her hands for the sake of her family. Seeking restoration of her honor. All she wants is someone's approval. She doesn't even think that she's to blame.
What's gotten into you, Dezel?
Nothing.
A Hellion's domain!
Damn!
Dezel!
Rose! Mikleo! Stop that headless bastard!
Okay, got it.
So no need for me this time?
Let's leave it to them, Edna.
Dezel?
You want to die? Then why are you hanging on so tight?
Dezel!
Eyes on the prize, you headless freak!
There are plenty of times when I've wondered if I truly did the right thing. We all have. That feeling of loneliness, it can drive you crazy. But the idea that sacrificing yourself will erase your sins, it's a fallacy. Killing yourself means nothing to the Seraphim.
But
You worked so hard to protect your family. Do you want to leave them all alone? For the sake of a sacrifice that has no meaning at all?
I don't want to die.
Keep struggling. That's the fate of all with blood on their hands.
I know I sound pretentious, but my friends tell me I need to stop trying to bear everything by myself too. We all need our families. If you work together, I'm sure you'll find some way out.
I'll try.
But your trial is not over.
That's right!
We still gotta stop him!
Oh, that scene hit me really hard. It doesn't usually, but it hit me really hard today. Wow. Right, okay. This is weak to fire, so let's grab a Lila. Oh, I don't do this. Right. I expected there to be a conversation, but well, let's just have a look at the information here. A Hellion born from someone who was decapitated. I wonder if the face on his shield was its own or someone else's. It also has the ability to summon other Hellions. Also, watch out. Its shield appears to be a weapon as well. Okay, well watch out.
On the undead.
That hurt, wow. Well, that was useless. Alright, let's use an item because I'm not gonna die here.
Breakthrough!
Tower of Blood! Open the way forward!
Ow!
I need a hand!
Oh man, ow. Okay, I am.
There!
Maybe I should do some more grinding after this. Oh dear. Alright, okay. Maybe I'll be able to get up my PG enough to do a Mystic Art at some point. Just maybe. For now, let's not be too hasty in thinking that that's a possibility. because I've done that before and it didn't end well. Don't die, please, Rose. Oh god. Oh thank god. I'm really glad that Dazzle has Concentrate now. I'm really not glad that this guy likes to hit me. That sounds bad.
I need a hand.
Oh wow. Oh no, Wendy's fudge! I forgot he brought Wendy's!
Tower of Blood. Breakthrough.
That was loud, I'm sorry.
Breakthrough. Tower of Blood. Don't get reckless, Dazzle.
Oh no! Oh no! Oh god! Well, crap. Okay, okay. Right, okay. Nope. Ah! Oh, he's really not alright, he's dying. Oh no. Oh no. Oh god. Right, okay. Ah! I'm angry! Ow! Go! I'm just angry. Okay. There's still a Wendy here.
You're pretty much screwed.
Oh no, you've got to be kidding me. Right, okay, let's heal. I'm not gonna lie, I expected to die. I was forward, I didn't even know it. Okay, get rid of the Wendy! Okay, right, let's get rid of her. I don't care if you restrain. No, you are not calling more backup.
You're pretty much.
Oh god, no. Dazzle. Oh, she has refresh now. Oh lord. Okay. You are not killing me. Not today. I'm angry. And I am not putting any thought into it today. Oh, I just want this gargoyle to die. Oh god, I'm getting reckless. Okay. Oh, okay. Great, let's try and hit it. Well, thanks for killing my friends. It's not like they needed to survive.
Gravity rules everything.
I hate it when bosses have grunts. That's because they always bring the most annoying grunts as well. You know. I like. Please don't kill it. I mean, not that it really matters, I guess, but just like, I'd rather you didn't. Why is she going right up to it? That's like the worst thing. In fact, you know what I really dislike while I'm ranting? He just told me to go to the side, that was really nice of him. What I really dislike is in... Oh lord. In the earlier Tales games, where they still had like TP and you had to like use items in order to have enough TP to do arts and things, the healers would always like go up and attack whatever enemy you're against. Like, no matter if they had a whole bunch of TP or if they were just really low on TP and didn't want to use an item or whatever. For whatever reason, your healers always go up and start attacking the enemy, and because you only have like a couple of healers in those games, if even a couple, you know, usually just one, it's really annoying when they suddenly just decide, no, I'm gonna go die. Please don't kill my boy. Oh Lord Mickleo. like, when I was playing Tales of the Abyss, I finished it like a week, 2 weeks ago, I think.
It wasn't strong enough.
Yeah, that was just stupid.
Darkstar!
Yeah, I finished it at the start of the month, and Tyr, who is the healer, would just keep running towards the enemy in the final dungeon when she had no TP, and it was just like, Tyr, you are useless. Why do you keep doing that? You're just gonna die. And the same thing happens with Estelle in Vesperia as well. In fact, Estelle is pretty infamous for never healing you. Kind of annoying. But on the bright side, while I've been ranting and raving, we apparently got this thing's HP down quite far, which is surprising. You know, considering everyone else is already dead. They'll come back in a second. That's the only reason why I'm still kind of just chilling here. I'm just waiting for either Mickley or Lila to come back. There he is. Oh god, okay. Heal. Oh, he's gonna use Resiliency on me? Thank you. Please get the other one soon. I can't remember what other it is. What is his other healing thing? He's got Resilient Aid and he's got... Huh. Oh god. I actually can't remember what his other one's called. What is it? Purity Heal, that's it! Ah! No! Oh, okay. Right, okay.
We must defend ourselves. Yeah, I got ya.
No! No! Oh, Edna. Oh, thank god. Okay. I'm gonna very quickly heal them up.
Well,
wasn't that just silly? Okay. Oh, okay. I got minus 0 grade again, but apparently we actually got through that. I didn't expect that to happen. Okay. And it only took 7 minutes, wow. KO 22 times, yeah, okay, that makes sense. Yeah. Yeah. Defeated a foe with a Mystic Heart. Oh yeah, that must have been the Wendy that I got really annoyed about. Yeah, I don't know what I was talking about. Wasn't important. Let's just continue.
So this is what became of all those sacrifices.
A warped idol, born of a warped religion.
You're gonna be alright. Can you stand up?
Are you the shepherd?
I'm called Saray.
Then are the gods... I mean... Are the Seraphim with you?
Yes. A wind seraph accompanying me named Dezel is the one that saved your life.
Hey, keep me out of this.
Oh, thank you so much, Seraph Dezel. Really, truly, thank you, thank you. I promise that I will live bravely from now on. I'll look in my soul and find a way to believe in myself.
Aw, he's embarrassed.
We still have a bit more business here. Think you can get back down by yourself?
Yes, I'll be fine. I'll have someone from the Frontier Patrol take me back to town.
Yeah, good idea.
Somehow it all worked out.
How is she getting back down though? How did she get up? Hello, Rose. Religion, faith, it's all so complicated. Yeah, I think the problem might lie in believing in things uncritically without really examining them. Of course, believing in anything at all can be tough to begin with. That's true. It's honestly such a big thing, you know. Such a big conversation, I don't want to get into it at the moment. Hello there, Wardell. Please give us the power. We need it.
You have shown me not only your strength, but your spirit and bonds as well. You are more than qualified to receive the spiritual power of wind.
You speak of spirit? Bonds?
Surely you have noticed, Dezel, that which is attached to your being at this very moment. It is not something that you should deny. You felt the voices of your companions and acted of your own will without any need for words.
Are we done with this yet? Get it over with.
Do you have something against developing true friendships? Why?
There's something very important that I have to do. You should have picked up on that by now.
And it is with true friendship that many obstacles may be surmounted. That you have reached this shrine, overcome the trial, and now stand here at this very altar serves as testament of that fact. Now then, let us offer a prayer. To the young wind seraph, and also to the young shepherd. What awaits you on the path ahead, none can say. Heartbreak, redemption, endless possibilities. Never lose the guiding light that will lead you safely to the end of your journey.
Yes.
Light, huh?
So then, Shepherd Soray, may the light shine always on your journey.
Thank you, Wardell.
How you feeling? Okay?
Yeah. I just wanted to thank you.
Huh?
Dezel, you mustn't push yourself too hard.
Hey, at least you got to do something out there.
There's no need to stay here. Let's go.
Are you all right? The power isn't affecting you, is it?
I'm fine, but thanks for worrying about me.
We've obtained all 4 spiritual powers. Think we're ready for Heldolf?
Well...
No way to tell until we try, right?
Yeah, but first, we gotta track him down.
How? He hasn't exactly been mailing us postcards.
We know where he was. Why not start there?
The battlefield. Works for me.
I don't know that we're quite at the point where we could be defeating the final boss, to be honest, guys. But, you know, I guess. What do you have to say? Let's go to Glaven Basin and investigate some more. Agreed. That Heldal sicko gets off on battlefields, if what we saw in the Earthen Historia is any indication. Well, yeah, but, like, he was all over the place while we weren't here, you know? But in any case, we're not going to be going straight to where Heldalf is in the next episode. Oh, no, no, no. We're going to be procrastinating by doing some side quests, because if we talk to Rose, you know, we've got all these ones that we had before. In fact, we actually have this new one here. Let's quickly read this. In fact, we've got 2 more new ones. Let's see. Rose, you hear anything that could be useful here? You bet I did. Apparently prices have skyrocketed in Logren. It's not uncommon for this to happen in the outlying regions, but I think it's worth checking out. Sounds good. That'll be in a new area. And what's this one? Where else can we find information on these Irish gems? Well, there's a place on the Great Camelot Bridge that's used as a trade outpost for merchants. My money's on us finding the information we need from someone there. So yeah, we've got this whole bunch of side quests to be doing in the next few episodes, so we won't be going on with the main story for a couple of episodes at least, unfortunately. But I can promise you that the side quests are really interesting, and we're going to have like new areas to explore. It's going to be great. And it'll also give me a chance to do some leveling up, because even though that boss battle went okay, even though the boss battle went okay, might be best to do some leveling up. But in any case, before we leave off the episode here, we should have a save point skip. Yes, we do. Things that go bump in the ruins.
We found quite a few discovery points.
Exploring ruins is all well and good, but you have to be careful when getting sidetracked like that.
Really?
If you don't look properly at where you're going, you might turn the corner and bump into someone.
That's when you gotta use that fancy footwork of yours. Take a quick back step.
Actually, Rose, it would be most appropriate to sidestep in that situation.
Yeah. And then, if you could coordinate it with other battle actions, then you could easily increase the stun rate.
That'd be a pretty sad scenario for whoever you bump into.
Yeah, let's just hope that they're not, like, that they're actually a Hellion and not, like, just a regular person. Anyway, this episode's gone on for long enough, so we're going to leave it off here, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this episode. Please let me know down in the comments how you feel about the wind trial and everything that came with it. You know, we've finally gotten to the end of the wind trial and all 4 of the Shrill Trines. You know, the Shrill Trines. You won't have to hear me saying that for any longer, that's good. But yeah, as I said, in the next few episodes we'll just be doing some exploring and side questing, and it's going to be a good time, so I hope you stick around for those episodes as well. But yeah, for now, thank you again for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed this episode. I hope you have a great day, night, or whatever other time it is for you. And I will see you next time.